This is the story of an ordinary little boy named Charlie Bucket. He was not faster or stronger or more clever than other children. And though his family was terribly poor, Charlie was the luckiest boy in the world. He just didn't know it yet.
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. No one's been in or out for years. Not since he closed it up and sent us all home.
I know, Grandpa Joe. I wish we could see inside.
And the world wished along with him. Then one day came an unexpected proclamation.
Dear people of the world, I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 5 children to visit my factory. 5 golden tickets have been hidden beneath the wrappers of 5 ordinary Wonka bars. Each of the finders will be shown around the factory personally by me. In addition, one of these children will receive a special prize, beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Beyond anything you could ever imagine. But I haven't any money for chocolate.
Nothing's impossible, Charlie. Nothing.
The first golden ticket was found by a gluttonous boy named Augustus Gloop.
I am eating the Wonka bar, but I taste the ticket.
The second by a spoiled little girl named Veruca Salt.
Daddy, I want a golden ticket now.
The third was found by Violet Beauregard, an arrogant gum-chewing champion.
The winner of that special prize is gonna be me.
And the fourth golden ticket was found by an ill-mannered genius named Mike TV.
I calculated just where to look. An idiot can do it.
Charlie's dream of exploring the Wonka factory was fast slipping away. When fate intervened.
$10.
Nothing's impossible, Charlie.
Look, Grandpa Joe! Look! I've got it! I found the last golden ticket!
You're pulling my leg, Charlie, aren't you? You're having a little joke.
No, Grandpa Joe! Look!
Then get the mud off your trousers. You've got a factory to go to.
And the very next day, Charlie, Grandpa Joe and the other 4 ticket holders gathered at the gates of the chocolate factory exactly as each ticket had instructed. And they all had big plans for when they got inside.
Dear visitors, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to my humble factory.
What's with the heat? Doesn't this crummy place have air conditioning?
Crummy? First of all, my boy, this is the lobby, not the crummery. Why would I keep the crummery so close to the entrance when crumbs are so obviously the last things added to any treat? It makes no sense. Secondly, my workers are used to an extremely hot climate, and I must keep them happy, mustn't I?
Who are the workers?
You really should speak up. It's difficult to understand your mumbling.
Who are you?
He's Willy Wonka.
Really?
I am.
Mr. Wonka, I don't know if you remember me, but I used to work here in the factory.
Were you one of those despicable spies?
No, sir.
Then wonderful. Welcome back. Shall we begin the tour?
Wait, don't you want to know our names?
I can't imagine how it would matter. Now come along.
I can't believe we're really here.
Me neither, Charlie. Let's make the most of it.
And here is one of the most important rooms of all.
Wow, look at him go.
He's gonna be made into marshmallows.
Impossible, unthinkable. That pipe doesn't go anywhere near the marshmallow room. Besides, can you imagine the taste? No one would buy that.
What's going to happen to him?
Oh, he'll be all right. The Oompa Loompas will fish him out in no time. Once he's dried off, the Oompa Loompas will roll him in nuts and send him on his way. Yeah. Ah, the boat is here.
It's amazing.
Big deal, it's not so hot. Anyone can make a giant boat made of candy. I want a big pink boat, exactly like Mr. Wonka's. And I want a load of Oompa Loompas to row me around. I want...
She wants a kick in the pants.
Quickly, everyone get aboard. Watch this.
Is this supposed to be gum?
Not just gum, the most amazing and sensational gum in the universe. For you see, this gum is a whole 3-course dinner all by itself.
Why would anyone want that?
Only because it'll be the end of all kitchens and all cooking forever. That piece happens to be tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie.
And it's gum!
I'd rather you didn't. There's still 1 or 2 things.
I'm the world record holder in chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything. Amazing! Tomato soup! I can feel it running down my throat.
You really should spit it out.
Now it's roast beef and baked potato with butter. I'm the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
There are certain side effects.
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
Too late.
What's happening to her?
She's swelling up.
I don't feel so good.
It always goes wrong when we get to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it.
There must be something you can do for her.
There is! Juice her. We've got to squeeze the juice out of her immediately.
Whoa!
Don't worry, we've had a lot of practice with this. It's getting you to the juicing room that presents the greatest difficulty. Yeah, let's see. There you are. Come along. And there they are. Square candies that look round.
They don't look round to me. They look square. They look completely square.
But they are square. I never said that they weren't.
But you said they were round.
I never said anything of the sort. I said they looked round. Watch their eyes. See? There you are. They're looking round. There's no argument.
By golly, he's right.
Something's not right. Oh, blast. The candies are falling off the edge of the table and aren't being sorted.
You mean people actually eat these candies?
Absolutely. But before they can be eaten, they need to be packaged correctly. Not a simple matter when you consider they keep staring at you. And certainly no one is going to eat them after they've fallen on the floor. You, get in there and sort this all out. Come, move along, and then we can get back to the tour.
Me?
Go ahead, Charlie. You can do it.
This is the nut room.
Ooh, look at the squirrels.
Yes, 100 of them no less, all specially trained for getting the nuts out of the shells in one piece. See how they tap on the nuts and sort the good ones from the bad?
I want a nut-shelling squirrel. I want a squirrel. Give me a squirrel.
You can't have one. They're not for sale.
Well, if you won't give me one, I'll just go and get one myself.
Little girl, I wouldn't.
All right, I'll have you. Hey, let go of me. What do you think you're doing?
What are they doing? Where are they taking her?
Why, where all bad nuts go, of course. Down the chute and into the furnace. My goodness, what a bad nut she was. Her head must have sounded quite hollow.
But she'll be sizzled like a sausage.
Awesome.
I suppose the only solution is for some brave soul to go and make sure the fire's turned off before she goes into the incinerator. You, boy, you're the one for the job.
Me? But I'm just a kid. What can I do?
You can jump down the garbage chute and take some shortcuts. You should arrive in plenty of time to turn off the burners.
You'd better go, Charlie. Somebody's got to help that poor girl.
Well, I'm sure she'll appreciate it, except for the part where you called her poor. That she'll hate. Now I'm going to tell you something I wish someone had told me when I was your age. Take this exploding candy and be careful not to sit on it.
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, it'll be fun. Or dreadful and garbagey. One of the two. Off you go then.
Grandpa Joe, Mr. Wonka, I made it through. But the furnace wasn't on.
I'll tell you, it's the most curious thing. Right after you left, I was informed that the incinerator is broken. Luckily, there's 3 weeks of rotten garbage there to break or fall. So you see, happy endings all around. Come now, don't dawdle. There's still much to see. Here, put these on quickly. The light in this next room could blind you. This is the testing room for my very latest and greatest invention, television chocolate.
What in the world is television chocolate?
Well, the first time I saw television and learned how it worked, I thought to myself, if television can break up a photograph into millions of pieces and send it whizzing through the air, then reassemble it on the other end, why can't I do the same thing with a bar of chocolate?
That's impossible. You don't understand anything about science. First off, there's a difference between waves and particles. Duh!
Sorry, I can't hear you when you mumble like that. It has to be big. Everything looks much smaller on television. Switch on!
It's gone.
Not quite. It's now rushing through the air above our heads in a million tiny pieces. Quick, this way. Watch the screen. You, take it. Reach out and grab it. Eat it. Go on, eat it.
It's great.
Holy buckets.
There, you see? I can send anything.
Anything?
Well, certainly. Mint jujubes, everlasting gobstoppers, candy-coated pencils, rainbow drops, magic hand fudge, anything.
How about a person?
Why would I want to send a person?
Don't you understand what this is? It's a teleporter. It's the most important invention in the history of the world. All you can think about is candy. I'll show you what it's really for. You all think he's smart, but he's not. I am.
Wait!
He's gone. He's gone.
Let's just hope none of them gets left behind. Interference, you know.
Told you I was right. Now get me out of here.
There's another one. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I do hope they get here soon.
Hello, Mr. Wonka.
Well, I was beginning to think that the bunch of you would never get here.
Bunch. Mr. Wonka, Charlie's the only kid left.
What? Why, come to think of it, yes, that's right. You are the only one, Charlie.
What does that mean, Mr. Wonka?
I'll tell you exactly what it means. But my dear boy, don't you know what that means? That means that you've won.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about. Just my chocolate empire crumbling to ruin. But as I was saying, Charlie, as the last child, that means you've won.
What do you mean, crumbling to ruin?
Aren't you even the least bit curious about what you've is leading up to? Fine, very well, on to business if you must. In that mine is an absolute fortune in rock candy. Unfortunately, the ground in there has become unstable and... there you see? I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before all that rock candy gets buried forever in a chocolate avalanche. I'll be ruined.
Wow, that's a tough break, Mr. Wonka.
Unless... yes, unless someone were to go in there and bring out every single piece of rock candy that they can find. Someone like you, Grandpa Joe.
Forgive me for saying so, Mr. Wonka, but that sounds dangerous.
But of course it's dangerous, my dear fellow, which is why you can't do it. It's far too dangerous for such an elderly gentleman.
I'm not that old.
It's okay, Grandpa Joe. I'll do it.
You will? I mean, of course you will. That's a boy. Now, when you're digging in there, watch out for the irritated coconuts. They can't hurt you, but they will slow you down. Well, they may hurt a little, but that's beside the point. Well, let's get going.
Are you sure about this, Charlie?
Grandpa, you always told me to do what feels right. And this does.
This is very kind of you, Charlie. Now, here, take this shake-o-meter. Every time the ground shakes, keep a close eye on that needle. If it starts going into the red, that means you'd better hurry up and finish, because rock candy can only take so much shaking before it completely breaks apart. And of course you'll be needing this, too.
Right. Okay, I'm going in.
Attaboy, Charlie.
I got them all, Mr. Wonka. It's finished.
Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. You've won! You've won! Oh, I do congratulate you, I really do. I had a hunch from the beginning that you were the one. Well done!
What does that mean, Mr. Wonka?
There's plenty of time for that, but right now there's no time for anything at all. Luckily for us, we have the great glass elevator to speed things up. Right this way.
Look doing all the buttons.
Oh, this is no ordinary up and down elevator. No, no, no. This elevator can go sideways and long ways and slant ways and any other way you can think of. You simply press that button and you're off. In fact, I think it's time for a very special button. Go ahead, press it. Hold on!
Whoa!
You see, I suddenly realized I can't go on forever. Who will continue my life's work?
Your factory.
It's yours now, Charlie.
Mine? But...
I told you, beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Truly nothing was impossible, just as Grandpa Joe had said. And as Charlie's mind whirled in the wonder and excitement of that day, there was one thing of which he was absolutely certain. Life had never been sweeter.
Come on!
Merry-go-round, like a hamster wheel, only bigger. Yes, he's out of the pipes. No, he's back in the river. No one would buy that. It's time to visit storeroom 59 in the inventing room. Come along now. This is storeroom 59, where I store some of my inventions from the inventing room that I don't have room for. Feel free to try your hand at working some of the machines yourself. Cotton candy sheep. Of course, it's really wool candy, but don't tell them. They're very proud. We harvest it with shearing machines. luminous lollies, brilliant candies that glow in the dark. The secret is in the flies. My lantern attracts all sorts, but tell me, which would you prefer, butter or horse? Flies, that is.
Can you do it? Right there.
If you want to revisit rooms where ingredients are found, you must find their great glass elevator buttons first.
Wait here. Be right back. Don't move. Stay here. Be right back. Stay here.
Having rescued Augustus Gloop from the chocolate river and finally caught up to Mr. Wonka and the rest of the kids, Charlie found them faced with a peculiar dilemma.
I would rather you didn't.
I'm the world record holder in chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything.
For despite Mr. Wonka's protests, Violet had sampled one of his new inventions. A stick of gum that was a whole 3-course dinner all by itself.
It's amazing. Tomato soup. I can feel it running down my throat. It's changing. Roast beef, baked potato, with crispy skin and butter.
I've tried it on 20 Oompa Loompas, and it always goes wrong when we come to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it.
She's swelling up.
Ha! Look at her go. I don't want a piece of that candy.
Indeed, Violet was becoming rounder and more blue by the moment and showed no sign of stopping.
I don't feel so good.
Seeing that Charlie had returned from rescuing Augusta's sloop, Mr. Wonka thought nothing of asking him for another favor.
We've got to squeeze the juice out of her immediately.
This time, requesting that Charlie roll the foolish girl to the juicing room,
Don't worry, we've had lots of practice with this.
where she could be restored to her former miserable state.
Will Violet always be a blueberry?
No, maybe. I don't know. But that's what you get from chewing gum all day. It's just disgusting. That girl must be taken to the juicing room before she can do any more damage. Work with my Oompa Loompas, and you should be able to rejoin the group in no time.
This way! This way! This way!
An electrician Oompa Loompa, highly skilled with things that buzz and zap. Only one Oompa Loompa in 8 has what it takes to become an electrician. The other 7 go home with frizzy hair.
Come on! Over here! Can you make it work?
It's a spinner. Thousands of seconds are wasted each year just crossing the room to flip a switch. So I invented spinners. Just throw something at them and they do the work.
Come on!
Flavor mixer. Mixing flavors is a very complicated process. It takes 3 Oompa Loompas to do it.
Can you make it work? Can you do it? Right there! Right there!
Luminous lollies, brilliant candies that glow in the dark. The secret is in the flies. My lantern attracts all sorts, but tell me, which would you prefer, butter or horse? Flies, that is.
Come on. Over here. Can you make it work? This way. This way.
If you want to revisit rooms where ingredients are found, you must find their great glass elevator buttons first.
Having rescued Augustus Gloop from the chocolate river and finally caught up to Mr. Wonka and the rest of the kids, Charlie found them faced with a peculiar dilemma.
I would rather you didn't.
I'm the world record holder in chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything.
For despite Mr. Wonka's protests, Violet had sampled one of his new inventions, a stick of gum that was a whole 3-course dinner all by itself.
It's amazing. Tomato soup. I can feel it running down my throat. It's changing. Roast beef, baked potato, with crispy skin and butter.
I've tried it on 20 Oompa Loompas, and it always goes wrong when we come to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it.
She's swelling up.
Ha! Look at her go. I don't want a piece of that candy.
Indeed, Violet was becoming rounder and more blue by the moment and showed no sign of stopping.
I don't feel so good.
Seeing that Charlie had returned from rescuing Augustus Gloop, Mr. Wonka thought nothing of asking him for another favor.
We've got to squeeze the juice out of her immediately.
This time, requesting that Charlie roll the foolish girl to the juicing room,
Don't worry, we've had lots of practice with this.
where she could be restored to her former miserable state.
Will Violet always be a blueberry?
No, maybe. I don't know. But that's what you get from chewing gum all day. It's just disgusting. That girl must be taken to the juicing room before she can do any more damage. Work with my Oompa Loompas and you should be able to rejoin the group in no time. It's a spinner. Thousands of seconds are wasted each year just crossing the room to flip a switch. So I invented spinners. Just throw something at them and they do the work. Flavor mixer. Mixing flavors is a very complicated process. It takes 3 Oompa Loompas to do it.
I'm not sure how to get up there, Charlie. Maybe Mr. Wonka Spinners can help you out. sure how to get up there.
Over here! Come on! This way!
An electrician Oompa Loompa, highly skilled with things that buzz and zap. Only one Oompa Loompa in 8 has what it takes to become an electrician. The other 7 go home with frizzy hair.
Come on! This way! Right there! This way! Come on! This way! Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you make it work? Can you do it? Can you do it?
Splendid! If everything went well and it's the proper mix, we should have created the perfect piece of rock candy. But not just any old rock candy. The sugar crystals in my rock candy can grow into a perfect sphere. Just give it a lick and toss it. just at your feet. You can roll around in it all day.
Come on.
3-course dinner chewing gum. It's delicious, but I wouldn't chew it if I were you. It still needs some testing, but fortunately, Oompa Loompas will test anything.
Over here. This way. Over here.
That's a roller bot. They just position themselves over those divots and roll away. Of course, anything that rolls will do.
Over here. Can you do it? Can you make it work? Right there. Right there.
Wonderful! You fixed the great gum machine. Hopefully that means we won't have any Oompa Loompas turning into blueberries anymore. But it still might need some testing.
Can you do it? Come on. Can you do it? Can you do it? Right there. This way. This way. This way.